changes to the system with all this new personnel or being in year two? Is there any big things?
Yeah, it was just like I tried to explain. You know, the reality of it is once you know exactly what you got, you just try to tailor your system around what they do. You know, terminology and what we do won't change, but how you utilize it will. You know, some guys are better at zone, some guys are better at man. You know, and it's up to us to figure out what they're good at and then utilize it. So as far as the system goes and the plan, it's still the same, but obviously it's utilizing those pieces, you know, a little bit better.
You're really young, obviously, in the secondary. Do you feel any better after the 13 practices you've had, or you had back then?
Well, you know, we're coaches. We're never feeling better, you know. But am I confident and pleased with the direction we're headed? I am. You know, I feel like the guys are getting better. And that's what you're looking for in the spring. Are we constantly improving? You know, are we a team that's a repeat offender with mistakes? And right now, thus far, we have not been that. You know, if we make a mistake, we get it corrected, and now it doesn't happen or doesn't occur again. So from that standpoint, I'm pleased because the guys are slowly getting better. But we understand that we're not there yet. Some things that still we need to work on. But I think the guys are putting forth great effort.
Who's caught your eye in the secondary so far?
Well, again, with the youth there, and we've played a lot of guys. I mean, it's been different guys every week. You know, Bentley's the first one who really, you know, jumps in my mind. You know, he's done a great job. I mean, he really has. Spencer's had his moments, you know, when he's done a great job. I mentioned Taylor Barton earlier, a kid who hadn't played much or played at all. You know, he redshirted, but he's had his moments. So everyone back there has had their moments. You know, the thing that we talk about is, you know, you got to stop losing before you can win. You know, and that's what we're doing in the secondary. You know, we're eliminating the big plays. We're making guys, we're forcing guys to make plays, if that makes sense. You know, we're not going to bust an assignment. You know, we're not going to be out of position. We're making sure we're where we need to be, and we're forcing the opposition to make plays. And all of those guys have done that thus far, you know, so I'm pleased with that.
Bonham had a good first year. What's the next step for him, Ken?
Well, it's just continuing to grow, and you know, he had a solid year. I think he'll be the first one to tell you, you know, it's a lot of things that he can improve on, you know, and he's addressed them this spring. You know, he's working really hard at, you know, hitting his shed and, you know, making sure he understands the communication process that needs to come from him to the D-line and to be able to speak to the secondary, you know. So I think the overall communication, you know, and taking on that leadership role is one thing that he's embracing. And then obviously some technical things that he's really working hard on. But really we've challenged him to be a leader, to be a vocal leader, and he's doing a great job so far.
Obviously, D-line, you always have a rotation of guys. Is there going to be even more of a rotation this year? Do you need more numbers there?
We hope so. We hope so, you know, but that would be including some of the freshmen that's coming in. We're expecting Vontrell to continue to grow and blossom, the Tico Powells of the world to continue to grow and prosper, you know, and then the freshmen that we got coming in. Because, again, you know, in this day and age with the skill that you're going to see week in and week out, whether it's a hard-running team that's extremely physical or whether it's a team that's going to try to tempo you a little bit, it always and always will start and end with the defensive line. So the better we are up front, the more guys we can play, the better we'll be in the long run. So we're hoping to be able to play many guys.